Okay, so the game finished Liverpool 1 and the Chelsea 1. A draw again. I think that's draw number, is it 3 or 4? Something in our last visits with this team. One thing that I need to say about this game, that was one of the worst games for Liverpool. The reason why I'm saying this, energy wise, Liverpool started with the bang. They did control the game, they moved the game, they attacked the game. Then, as the game continued, they disappear out from the game. The people we thought we could rely on went away. Maybe that could have been caused by the fact that Gallagher was just so good in the midfield, because I think he bullied that midfield, or the fact that Klopp destroyed the midfield with his substitutes. Rather than even talking about the substitutes, taking out also the players he took out. Come on, taking out Salah 70 or 70 something minutes, just 77 minutes, that just tells you how far you want to go. He talked about he needed legs because he was getting tired. Okay, we could get that, but I felt like the game of today missed so much. It feels like it was more of a mental game than actually a physical game. And on the mental part, because maybe Chelsea has the upper hand on the Caicedo situation, Liverpool were drained, and we did see the scars as the game was proceeding. The problem that I have is this: exactly when are the transfers gonna be done? Because as much as I enjoyed watching McAllister playing that side, I feel like we need him as well a little bit in front of the pitch, because I feel like he offers more going forward and also offers more with defending as well. So he needs somebody by the side. Caicedo could have been perfect because they have already worked together. We've seen what he's capable of doing, but we need somebody else. I really didn't have any problem in terms of how he did the defensive part. I felt like he really kept the team in the game most of the times with the last minute tackle, with the ball winning recoveries that he did today. I felt like there was so much, and it was a good game to be honest. But if you're a Liverpool fan saying that you're not frustrated, then you'll be lying. Because when you look at it, in terms of shots, Liverpool actually had more than Chelsea, which were 13 and Chelsea had 10. But on target, Liverpool had 1, and that was the goal. Rather than that, we were just adding time, you know. Van Dijk kicked, he went outside, Salah hit the post. Nothing really you would expect to see from a team that wants to win, you could see in that game. I felt like, I don't know, is it too much respect we gave to Chelsea? Or is it the team still afraid of the scars of what last season was like? Or maybe there is that certain, you know, discomfort from the team that they feel like from what they were, they haven't really become anywhere better. In fact, they've become worse. Which some people are even saying on the news, if you are really watching the news. But that also caused the way the game went on. I felt like Liverpool would have done more. They didn't, and I think we got punished. It's my first time actually watching a game of Liverpool where we had 377 passes, while the other team had about 690. There was a moment where I actually did not see the ball in Liverpool's legs. They gave so much chance to a player like Chukwuemeka that he became so confident of what he was doing. In fact, we ended up playing in Chelsea's tune, if you understand what I mean. We ended up playing in the Chelsea's tune, and you'd expect, when you really think about it, that maybe Liverpool should be the one who should be having the upper hand. But no. Darwin Núñez came in later on after they took out Diogo Jota, who, by the way, I have to say, had a stinker. So many chances, so many people trying to find him, so many chances for him, but he did not respond to him. In fact, the chances that he had in the first half, which he took away from Szoboszlai, I felt like if it allowed him to continue, he could have scored. Could have also caused some problems, but it was that game, people. That game where you just want to forget it. I'm happy that we were able to keep the draw. The reason why I'm happy we kept the draw, because 90% of the time we could have lost that game. I was impressed with Konate. Konate really has been the fighter in the team alongside Virgil van Dijk. Can somebody remind me this Do you remember the last time Virgil van Dijk actually did a sliding tackle to win the ball? Because I saw that. In fact, or maybe it was a sliding tackle to intercept the ball, not actually win the ball from a player. He was intercepting the ball, which was a through pass, which was going to become dangerous. And also, I think the other person we need to think for this game, who actually has been made man of the match by Liverpool, is Alisson, because so many times he had to help the team to get away from murder, controlling the ball and moving. I feel like the passes, as much as there was the 97 pass accuracy, I felt like there were so many hurried passes, if you understand. Like the connection between, for example, Gakpo, who was in the midfield, and Diogo Jota was a little bit weird in a way. The casuality that I saw from Mohamed Salah in the game, we are expecting him to actually show up and do something, was a little bit weird as well. So there is a lot of things that when you really think about the game, when you try to analyze the step by step of the game, one would be worried. One really could be worried because what we are trying to create and what these guys have, technically given us, it's not enough. What we are hoping for and what we got is not good enough. Of course, we need a DM, but with the players you have, try to do, or maybe we need to put McAllister up forward. Maybe that could help. Or maybe rather than rush the new signings, why can't we try by all means? Which is weird as well. I can't say anything wrong about the signings. I think my problem really on today's tactics is Gakpo playing in the midfield. As much as it was working in preseason, and as much as this player can play, I think the only position that is left for him is in defense. But I've seen him in different positions. Plays as a wing, plays as a gunman, plays as well in the midfield today. I think that is dangerous if we want to create something, because we are putting a only forward-thinking player into a defensive position where you have to transition from defense to attack. That in itself is no mission. But I cannot take away anything from Chelsea, because I think Chelsea gave a masterclass and masterpiece of a game to Liverpool. Really showed them what they thought had, but they were lacking. Really did dominate the game, moved the game so well, and really try to challenge when you think about it, because they did so well. And there are so many questions that people will be asking in terms of where Liverpool really stands, because you would be disappointed with the way they were allowing Chelsea to have the ball. I felt like Conor Gallagher is the man of the match of the game, because the winning jewels he was today in the game, and the way he was passing the ball, allowing people like Enzo Fernandez passing the balls up forward, causing problems. Because when you think about it, the way they did, it actually shows you, or maybe one would think, maybe Caicedo is actually doing a good thing to go to a team that actually is playing football that is at least a bit stable. Because as much as Liverpool is still trying to allow these new players to actually gel in and do what, we are still very, very far to actually see our best. We need to go back to that level best where teams were afraid of playing with us. We haven't really gotten there. And Klopp keeps talking about it, but words are just getting less and less and less. But anyway, it is how it was, but it was a good game. Sterling, I felt like there was a moment we lost concentration. That's why the first goal came in. And the technique that Chelsea used, which I felt like really was clever, was to allow so much of their attacking strength and threats to be on the Andy Robertson side, because with that, it was forcing players like McAllister to move in to try and help what's his name? To try and help Andy Robertson. But in the process of doing that, it meant that Szoboszlai had to try and take the position of McAllister as a centre mid. So in the process of doing that, these guys were forgetting that Chelsea have a certain Reece James, who's not really at the good level, but really good in terms of what he offers. Imagine, really, when you think about it, imagine where exactly this would have been if we were playing with the team, because so many people were moving on that side of Robertson, are leaving Trent with so many dangerous attackers. That's where the first goals came from, and they almost caused some problems. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. There's still so much to do. There's still so much to build on. Liverpool can get better, but at this moment, in this big match, I think really so many Liverpool fans will leave this game so gutted. So maybe I'll shout it. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I hope you enjoy the time, and let's see where we can build up with the new season. Liverpool are back. The new season is back. Let's hope we get something meaningful. Click the like button, subscribe to the connect. I'm out. Peace.